speaker is City of Rochester Hills Mayor Bryan Barnett. He also chairs the Sunshine Task Force on Union Construction.
Good morning. In just a minute to remove all these Make McComb Your Home stickers mysteriously. Good morning. I am pleased to be here and stand with my colleagues in strong concern over the vastly different versions of legislation being considered to fund our roads. It is absolutely undisputed that Michigan needs to deal with its deteriorating roads. In my community of Rochester Hills, we poll through an independent third-party source our residents' top concerns, and each time over the last 8 to 9 years, the condition of our roads has been our community's #1 concern. It's also no secret that road funding is a challenging issue, and of course challenging issues require creative solutions. But the solutions should solve the problem, not merely create others. And from my local perspective, with the incredible difference between both the House and Senate plan, I'm not sure whether we are creating or solving. The proposed House legislation does what many of the other well-intended bills have done before. It pushes a portion of the burden down to local governments, as well as down the road, to solve what is a current and statewide problem. To me, it's eerily reminiscent of the personal property tax discussion, where the conversation started in Lansing, and by the state essentially forcing the tough decisions down to the locals. However, in this situation, not only are cities challenged to replace the loss in funding, but the burden is being passed on to our schools as well. One of my 2 districts, the Rochester Community School District, held a public meeting on Monday of this week, and an open community discussion about declining enrollment and the multi-million-dollar cuts that the district is implementing effective immediately. My other district, Avondale, has been scratching and clawing to stay in the black over the last few years. Tough decisions and financial gains made to climb out of this multi-year budget deficit would sadly and quickly be wiped out the day this bill is signed. One of the top reasons residents choose a place to live, work, and raise a family is the quality of schools and the quality of life, and those 2 decisions should not be mutually exclusive. Taking the money away from our cities and schools on the promise of growth and future guarantees is not a long-term sustainable solution and does not resolve the problem. Money Magazine recently named our city one of the top 10 places to live in America because we value both the quality of our schools and our quality of life, and have financially prioritized them both. This bill forces unfair and inappropriate choices. I stand with my colleagues and local leadership here and implore continued discussion and eventual compromise which truly addresses the critical infrastructure need while leaving city and school funding intact. Thank you.